Hey, what's up, Birdie Bunch? So, I want to talk about Jada Pinkett Smith's alopecia real quick. So, a lot of you guys may or may not know I have playlists on cutting hair, cutting my own hair, cutting others' hair. So, this is my license in cosmetology for as old as my daughter is, 25 years old. Yeah, I've had my license for 25 years. Well, coming in August, 25 years. Your girl was hustling. I had my baby, took my test, and then got my license in August. Yeah, I had her in March. But anywho, I'm trying not to come across insensitive because, like I said, these past 25 years of cutting hair, doing hair, I've seen a lot. So, I'm probably going to get a lot of bad comments. But, I feel like I'm going to throw some pictures in here. Some of you probably already seen what she's shown us so far about her pointing out the line here, which is like what we call a hard part when we shave a hard part into somebody's hair. And she was saying that she wanted to shave her head just to, get it over with, basically. She said that, her hair was falling out in patches. Which probably is true, but if you looked on the picture that they had for her on the Oscars, I keep looking up because I'm looking at my computer, but it was more like a buzz cut. So it's like you could see she still has a lot of her hair follicles. The hair is growing, looks like to me. And I'm gonna throw a picture in there. She usually rocks a short cut, so it is curly naturally. So she could have just, if it was just that main little line right there, she could style her curls, would cover that up. So I'm kind of confused about that. I know when she first shaved her head, I don't think she said anything about alopecia. She was just saying she was turning 50 and, she was feeling, I forgot the words that she used. Check her Instagram, y'all. Alopecia areata is an autoimmune disorder that usually results in unpredictable patchy hair loss. And approximately 7 million people in the U.S. have alopecia. And I'm going to throw in that picture as well. Most people, when they have alopecia, it's patches, bald spots, smooth. So I guess this is an unpopular opinion. And someone with her money, they said they have steroid treatments. They have different type of hair products. But I will tell you what I personally think that little section, if that was the only section, because that's the only one she pointed out, was that little line there. Stress, which is one of the main causes of alopecia. There are different types of alopecia. So I know this from two people that I had did their hair, a man and a woman. So the man, this was probably like 20 years ago, he was going through a divorce. And he was like one of our regulars. And it's different areas that affect, it could be up here, anywhere. Like it's your stress point in your head. So stress affects a lot of things. So his was like, right, on the top here, falling out. And he was a kind of young guy. He was a 30, maybe. Smooth. And he still had, a lot of hair around it. So I don't know how the subject came up because I usually don't bring that up. He probably said something like, "I know you noticed I'm losing my hair or whatever." I'm like, and then usually I say, "Are you going through something?" He said, "I'm going through a divorce." Oh, wow, okay. So then I usually say something like, "That's probably, it's from stress. And when you get over this particular stress that you're under, it will grow back." So that cheered him up. So do you know, a couple months later, his hair was back. Divorce was over.
Oh, he came back.
The hair came back.
Okay, he came back.
Oh, yeah. He came back. Yeah, he was a regular. Yeah, he came back. He goes, you know he's going to come back. His hair done grew back. He had to show us his hair grew back, right? And then the lady, she was my regular, like older lady. Not really older, but she was my age. So to be, 40s, it was older. So now I'm like, anyway. So hers was right on the very front. And she used to get perms, curly perms. So we kind of had to stop doing those for a while. Because it's like, because the perm took on the rest. It wouldn't take, it was falling out, y'all. And back then, her son was kind of into a lot of stuff. So that was her stress point, right in the front here. And when he started to do better, her hair grew back. Now, Jada and them, and that's their fault. They put that out there, their business. So all of that, and they're probably on the social media. I've seen Jada on the social media. She said before, "I got time today," so she be talking back to these people. So she's been reading the comments and what they've been saying about her. That will affect your hair. It does. So I don't know. I don't know what to say about this, y'all. Like I said, I'm not trying to seem insensitive. But now I've had to shave people's hair off for them having cancer, things like that. It's an awful situation, and it's awful. It's awful to have to do that because it's heartbreaking. And then the women don't know if they're going to cry or not. They bring hats, they bring scarves. I would say this particular disease is annoying, but, considered cosmetic by a lot of standards. She could probably get hair implants if she wanted the hair implant in there and see how that grows. Like I said, they have the steroid treatments. It's her personal choice, but don't get mad when people are talking about it, which I don't think anybody was really talking about it. Chris Rock wasn't talking about it. He was talking about G.I. Jane, which Demi Moore killed that role.
But this is what I was thinking. I was like, he necessarily didn't even have to know.
He probably didn't know.
Everybody follows, Hollywood royalty like that. Because I sure didn't know. If you didn't tell him, that's what Amanda Steele said too.
Oh.
She was like, he probably didn't know because I didn't know.
He didn't. He wouldn't have said that. And did he actually write the joke? Somebody said, did he actually write the joke? Did he write it? Was it impromptu? Did he just thinking Jada was looking cute in that green? And trust me, what has Jada been doing lately? That would be the perfect role for her.
Okay.
She could be G.I. Jane too. What's wrong with that?
Right.
So he might have put a great idea out there. Somebody might approach her about G.I. Jane too. Demi Moore killed that role. So that was a compliment. And I don't understand. Everybody this thing is divided. They keep taking up for Will, talking about, oh, he was laughing at the previous joke. No, he wasn't. What? He was. And then talking about, oh, well, people laugh before they get mad. No, that's not the type of laugh you get before you get mad. Like that type of laugh. But he was head back. And then she looked at that eye roll, and then I don't know what happened. Then he gets up there.
Right.
then that apology that he put out, we haven't heard anything from Chris Rock yet. I don't know what he's thinking, or I know he's gonna make some. He's got to make some money off this. I'm like the Everybody Hates Chris tour. Marlon Wayans put up a clip about how they predict things, about how Sean was, I guess, the MTV Awards years ago, looked like 2002, where he was pretending to be Chris Rock and everybody came on stage and jumped on him. I was like, oh my gosh. It's like, you guys are like the Simpsons, predicting things.
For real.
Dang, what else I want to say? Like I said, I think most of hers is from stress. Everybody saw what Will has been holding that in. Chris Rock took that slap for everybody that he held that in for. I don't know. This is just.
It's annoying.
It is, but I'm just trying to think of what I want to say. I like all of them. I just feel like Jada and Will just talk too much. They talk too much and then they get mad when people say things. So all of that, and they're paying attention to social media, that stuff will make your hair fall out. It really will. So I would say hers is probably reversible. Like I said, I see her hair. That's what Chris Rock probably said. It looked like a buzz cut. She's been known for all different types of short haircuts.
All my life.
Yeah. Peaches, Miss Peaches, Scream. She had that cut down. It looked like a number 2. Like a number 2 shaved all over. Y'all go look at the movie Scream.
Okay.
Google the pictures. Yeah, so I got the unpopular opinion here. I'm trying to think of what else I want to say about this. Because then I don't want to talk about this no more.
Okay.
Will and Jada. Yeah, the apology that Will put out was not sincere to me.
No.
Because he threw in, after I apologize to Chris, I want to apologize to the Academy and the attendees. No, you should have just made that just for Chris. And I feel like Chris, he probably could come out and say, hey, Jada, I'm sorry, I didn't know you had a medical condition. So he could say that too. I'm not saying that Chris, I don't know. If Will didn't laugh, I don't know.
It would have been different.
You still can't come up there and be slapping people. You just can't. And you play that back. You seen Chris. Like, he's like, ooh. Yeah.
I wanted him to go with it.
Y'all play that back. He was like, he had his little fist balled up. Like, y'all hear that part real quick.
I want him to go through with it.
Like I told my daughter, Steve Harvey said, I said, Steve Harvey must really be my Steve Harvey, Samuel Jackson, they're my uncles. They just don't know it. My celebrity uncles. But we think alike. He said this morning, and I told them the other day, that stage would have been tore up. Steve Harvey said we had to go to 4 commercial breaks. I said them curtains would have been torn down. We would have been rolling across the stage this way, down them stairs. But, they said, oh, Chris Rock handled it classy. And he didn't press charges. He could have easily put Will in jail. Now, how would that have been? And Chris Rock being quiet is kind of scary.
Okay.
Because people know him, bedside. That's what I'm saying. You can't be doing stuff like that. And I don't want to put that out there, but I'm just going to say my opinion. Street justice, I'm not saying he will do anything, but people that know Chris Rock, or people that are close to Chris Rock, like travel in their circles, they know where Will Smith be. They know where he hang out. They hang around the same celebrity crowd. They know where he be. Like I said, and people have said that before, that Will Smith might have to beef up his security because he's too quiet right now. Like, Chris Rock is very, very smart. A lot of people I've seen don't like Chris Rock, but I like him because he's smart. And he says, like Bernie Mac used to say. How did he used to say it? I'm going to say it for you. Like, basically, you thinking it, but you scared to say it. I'm going to say it for you, basically. And so that's what I'm kind of doing right here. Somebody out there. But that's what I'm kind of doing right here. I just feel like I had to put that out there. That I do feel like Jada, she likes attention.
She sure do.
What is she, a Libra?
A Virgo.
Oh.
The Virgo. What's that? Will's the Libra.
Ooh.
Them combinations. Never. None of them. Then you got Chris the Aquarius. They real mysterious.
God, I'm trying to think of anything else I want to say before I get off here. Because I be bad when I get off here. I'm like, dang, I should have said that. But Chris was about to jump. Chris had like 2 seconds. Like, he had to think about that real, like, me, I wouldn't have been able to think about it. I'm sorry I couldn't. I don't know what Chris was thinking about. But he's like, ooh, yeah, I know that. Ooh. Woo! And I would have gave it back. Like, he kept it professional the whole time. That was crazy. Because I said, even if I would have hit him, which I know I would have hit him back, I would have gave him something back. Excuse me, you was just laughing at the joke. It's a G.I. Jane joke, like he said. You was just laughing at it. What's the problem? I would have had some work. I would have had something. But that's crazy. And then, people were saying that he didn't have that energy for August Alsina and what's that boy name? Mark Anthony? No. The dude the one J-Lo was married to.
Yeah.
Mark Anthony, right? That was a rumor that I think that's why that show ended. Hawthorne. That was a good show. And whoever else. The problem is, Will needs to admit this. Not that Will hasn't done. Will been out there too. Will didn't sign up for no open marriage. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He can't handle that. Jada she like the open marriage, but he don't. That's the problem. That's a huge lesson.
She want her little bad boy. She want her little,
She called him corny herself. I heard her. Keenen Ivory Wayans had a talk show for a minute. And she was on there and she said, I never thought I'd be with somebody like Will. I thought he was corny.
I would never say that.
So ever since then, Will has probably tried to then give her what she wants. If you're not for no open, I couldn't do it. There's no way. Some people like that. They want to be open.
Circumstance.
That's fine if they want to do that. But if one person really don't want to be open, so I wouldn't do it. What? It ain't gonna work. This is what happening right now. He can't take it. He can't. We saw that, but he tried to say he wasn't crying on the Red Table Talk. That meme has been floating through here. His eyes red. I saw it live. He was upset hearing her talk about what she was with that dude.
Oh.
And he should not have participated. That was because he told her in the beginning, Not that they need to know our business anyway. It's none of their business. Right, Will. Right.
Exactly.
You should shut that whole Red Table Talk show down because they tell it too much.
Mm-hmm.
They had to tell us that. They have been telling us that anything like that years. There was a rumor that they had an open marriage. But like, okay, well, whatever. I don't care. It's not me. Alicia Keys had that song. Acting out like Will and Jada. Tag.
Well, not everybody's goals again. Well, half of everybody.
Yeah, oh, he took up for her. He took up for a black woman. Okay, yeah.
But you ain't have to humiliate another black man.
Right. I get it, and then I don't. And somebody else said, Jada ain't no shrinking violet. She could speak up for herself. She can handle herself.
True.
For sure. Baltimore?
Yay.
She can handle herself.
Yay.
I guess Will thought that she would see him in a different light. Because I want to know what happened after that. I saw him partying. Had no care in the world, seemed like, till he woke up to social media the next day.
Right.
But, chill, this is a mess. What else I want to say? I guess that's it. But I tell you, all the songs, they was playing Get Jiggy With It on the radio. I said Will Smith had some tunes.
Yeah.
Get Jiggy With It. Everybody talking about he got one little fight and his mom got scared. And now he's moving with his auntie. His uncle to Bel Air.
Right.
Because they had his mama out there talking about it. He's never done this before.
Dang. Don't put my business up there.
He's like 80 years old. Yeah. 80, 75. I don't know how old she is.
Said that.
Huh?
She said that.
She did. She said, I don't know what happened. Basically, yeah. She said, he's never done anything like this before.
Aww. You ain't had to say my business, mama.
Because he never been in a fight before? Well, he did slap that reporter for trying to kiss him. Or kiss him.
He know who to play with. That's it.
You said it. That's right. That's right. I saw The Rock in the audience looking like. The Rock looking like.
Could have been me.
Lupita looking like. She looking like. Is this real? Like, I think a lot of people were laughing. Like, the crowd was laughing because they thought it was fake.
Yep.
Still could be. I don't know. I don't know they would do that for the Oscars because there was a lot of cuss words. The Oscars are supposed to be classy based.
They getting fined.
Yeah, they said Will probably gonna have to pay for all the fines
Me too.
and things like that. He can afford it. But yeah, I don't think it was fake because. But that's what the audience, they didn't know either. Because Lupita's face, like she want to laugh, but she like.
Right.
Of course, me, because they was sitting right there, so they had to see it, like, up close like that.
Right.
I know my face would have been funny as hell. My face would have been memed up, just like hers, but even worse. Because I would have been like, why wasn't Will and Jada sitting right next to each other? But anyway, I probably would have been like all up in his face, like, dude.
Straight.
What? I would have been like, what? Well, what?
I would have been looking at Jada
I got this line right here, like.
Looking at Jada like, what you doing?
Yeah, I would have been like this way and that way.
Jada, you okay?
I'm like, did Jada leave? I want to know that they leave because everybody talk about how come Jada didn't grab him and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I'm confused about security because Chris Rock had more security in that movie Head of State.
Yeah.
If y'all ain't watched the movie Head of State, watch it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He had more security there. But where was the security? Like you said that he probably thought he was gonna grab the mic or something, and I guess that he could have. It said, "Hey, I saw Jada upset." could have did that. He could have did all that.
Right.
She has she put out there she has this condition, and Chris Rock would have thought, oh man, I'm sorry I didn't know that. Oh my gosh, that would have been great. That would have been great. It would have been a teachable moment for a lot of things. We would have learned about. Everyone would have learned about alopecia. Everybody would have learned how to handle conflict. And he just going slapping people. Oh, poor Chris. I'm sorry. Chris Rock is probably my favorite stand-up comedian. Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, all them. I was really, really, really young when they came out, and I just didn't really. I like Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor in movies. Steve Harvey, I like him in movies. But Martin, I like him in movies. But stand-up wise, Chris Rock. It's Chris Rock. Who else we like stand-up? Who was good stand-up? I think Marlon was good stand-up. Marlon was. I was surprised. Deion Cole. He's underrated, y'all. He's funny.
What's his name? Some Spears. Do we like him?
Oh, where's Ari Spears? Yeah. He has a great impersonation.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx, I like him. Stand up. Jamie Foxx is a triple threat. I don't care. I love him too.
Bernie Mac, of course.
Bernie Mac. How did I forget Bernie Mac? But my favorite is Chris Rock. I don't know. It's just like the things that his last stand up, I didn't really care for. It was okay. But Chris Rock, I don't know what it is. He don't really pick, like, I guess when he first was starting, he was picking on people like that. But his stand-ups that he had, I can't say he was really picking. He was talking about real life situations and relatable situations and things like that. So that's what I like. But I don't like when people pick on people in the audience. So he could have left that out. Like I said, he can apologize to Jada, but he's quiet right now, so I don't know. All right, y'all. I know y'all gonna leave y'all comments down below on this, and we'll talk about it down in the comments. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.